And welcome back. Well, Waukesha County has a great collection of agencies who work together to provide shelter, food, and clothing for the most vulnerable people in their community. And now they're kicking off an important campaign supporting those basic needs. So joining us is Kris Androsky, Executive Director of the Hebron House of Hospitality, along with Ralph Zick, the Executive Director of Hope Center. And we also have September in the middle here, a former client. Welcome to the Morning Blend, all of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you guys again. Let's talk a little bit about what Waukesha County Provides is and how it's kind of come together to help those most vulnerable in your community.
Waukesha County Provides is a campaign created by 4 agencies, by Hebron House of Hospitality, the Food Pantry of Waukesha County, Hope Center, and the Women's Center, as a way to raise awareness about the needs that are existing in our community, and also to raise funds for the agencies that are providing for those needs through shelter, food, safety, and hope.
And people would always say, you know, every nonprofit or every agency really needs to advertise and get their name out and let people know what you're doing in the community. But why is it important to have a campaign where you guys all come together?
We believe that we have a stronger community when our agencies work together. It means that we don't waste resources on duplicating services, but also ensures that we don't have gaps in service if somebody really has a need.
And you work for the Hebron House of Hospitality.
Yes.
What do you guys do there?
We provide shelter and services to help individuals and families overcome their homelessness.
That's fantastic. And how about for you, Ralph? You work for the Hope Center. What does the Hope Center do?
Right. Well, we are primarily a multi-service organization where we provide meals, free clothing, furniture replacement. We do some financial assistance, and we also have a garden that we raise our fresh crops for our meal programs.
I love that.
So we have 6 programs that serve the community. Everything we do is free, all of our organizations. There's no cost.
Who would typically come to the Hope Center?
Well, primarily the homeless. We have them. We take care of the homeless all day long. The rest of the programs we have would be the lower income, poverty-stricken people, and we provide those basic needs that people have for every day: food, clothing, what have you.
So important. September, where do you fit into the mix? Where have you been helped?
I was homeless. They sent me to the Hebron House. And the Hebron House directed me to the Hope Center, which helps a whole lot of things for me, financially, furniture, clothing, meals. I was directed to the Women's Center, and they helped me with counseling and all sorts of resources there that I had needed. I know the Food Pantry, they introduced me also, and they provide meals for people that are in need. And my success story is that I give back with volunteering to a lot of these places, and I direct a lot of people. And I'm very happy.
Absolutely. And you've been here on the show before.
Yes.
And your life has changed tremendously. You've lost 60 pounds through healthy eating.
Yes.
How else has your life changed from receiving services?
I had opened up more networking and helping the people that do need the help. But right now, all these services that we're here, we definitely need the help, the funding. You wouldn't believe, but the county is so good.
There's so many stereotypes about people who are homeless. You know,
there's all sorts.
Yeah, and when people ask you, you know, what was it like to be homeless? How do you describe that?
It's horrible. Some people have low self-esteem, but for me it was a layoff from a job, and I was only homeless for 2 weeks, but it was awesome that I was directed to these places from these organizations.
You're a huge success story, and I love every time you've been here to just share your story. So thank you guys for being here. I want to make sure everybody knows that they can donate to this campaign and take part through April 8th. So now through April 8th to any or all the agencies at WaukeshaCountyProvides.org and truly help people in dire need of those basic needs. That's, I think, the least we can do.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, you guys. Appreciate it.